Taylor was a high-achieving student. Ever since he was little, education was extremely important to him. When he was little, he would rather read books than play with toys, and you know, he loved science and learning about things. He wanted to be a heart surgeon. My father had a heart transplant in 1995, and unfortunately they gave him a defective heart, and he died in 1997. And Taylor, you know, from the moment he was born, everybody thought, oh my gosh, he looks just like your dad. And he did. He looked like this little man. My father was the judge of Lynn County, and he looked like a little tiny judge.
His dream was to attend an Ivy League school, Columbia University in New York City.
I'll never forget the day that he got his acceptance from Columbia, and he couldn't believe it because he didn't even have a plan B. He only applied to Columbia, and that was it.
But like many college students, his biggest accomplishment would become his greatest challenge.
My sister will often say, oh yeah, but he hated it there, he hated it there. I'm like, well no, he really didn't hate it there. It was a dream of his to go there. He hated that he was so sad there and so lonely. You know, he did not hate being there.
His dream turned into a nightmare. Taylor made the decision to transfer to a different school and to come home.
It was just a dream of ours, you know, finally to see him, okay, we've got a plan and this is great. And he really had a wonderful day.
But what seemed like a good day would actually be the last day of Taylor's life.
We got home, and Taylor had asked Tanner if he would go outside and play some baseball with him. So they went outside and caught some balls. And when Taylor came inside, he was tired, so he laid down in the chair and took a little nap. And I got dinner ready, and he got up and went downstairs. And as soon as dinner was ready, I hollered down at him. I said, you know, it's time to come upstairs, it's time to eat. And he said, I'm not hungry. And so, which was not uncommon for Taylor. When he was kind of in one of his moods, that's what we would call it, he would not eat with us, or he would stay in his room. So we finished up with dinner, and I cleaned up the dishes, and my son Tanner and my husband were going to go to Walmart. And so my husband said, I'm going to go downstairs and get some coupons, and then we'll leave. And then when he went downstairs, he found Taylor. And so it was just a nightmare from that moment on.
Taylor died at the same hospital that he interned at his senior year.
It is horrible not knowing, and you know, the struggle that he was in that last moment.
A moment that his parents still struggle with now.
I had a choice. I could sit at home and be sad and continue to lay on the couch and cry every day, which is what I was doing, or I could pick myself up by the bootstraps and say, okay, it's time to get out and help other people. And that's the choice that I chose, just because I knew that, you know, my other two children needed me, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, that they saw that I loved them enough to continue going on. And I also loved Taylor enough to honor him and to help other families as well.